What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Shiba Inu definitely went on a run today, and people were excited. In the live stream, as I got started in my live stream, maybe 3 minutes in, Shiba Inu started running. And my live stream was all about, us becoming crypto millionaires. And honestly, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for people to become that crypto millionaire. However, it's not saying that it's a given. But like I said, Shiba Inu was running within the live stream, and it ended up really picking up to a high level where questions were being asked around whether we were going to see it break the 4 level, break the 5 level, break up to all-time highs, or better yet, drop a zero. And I think that's where we need to have that conversation today. Is really talking about that extra like drop zero, the journey to that point, as well as what's expected after that, and where I see it ultimately in the overall price point and meme coin level. So let's talk about Shiba Inu today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, or if you want to check out my link for Margex, feel free to check out that link. It's in the description. You can leverage trade Shiba Inu up to 25x if you want. You can leverage trade it as low as 5x leverage. And you can start with $1, or you can put in $1,000 or even more than that, depending on what you want to put in. But the point is that you can leverage trade it to be able to make more money off of the money that you do have, rather than investing that large amount of money. You can invest a small amount, but just double down on your conviction and believe that this is really going to make that move by maybe 5x, 10x leveraging or something like that. But make sure you're careful, because I know leverage trading can be very risky. And if you are an experienced trader, then you should be fine. But if you're not, you want to make sure that you understand what you're doing before you do it. But anyways, let's talk about Shiba Inu in this video. Again, Shiba Inu ran within the live stream when we were talking about everything in the market. And it was the first thing that came up. It was like Shiba Inu is running, this cryptocurrency is running, this meme coin is running. And, it was just all around mayhem in some cases. But Shiba Inu looked really, really good, and it still looks good today, even as it's kind of decreasing down a little bit. So let's take a look at it really quick. Shiba Inu is currently at the 403537 level. It's actually up 11.5% on the day. My overall amount that I have in it is around $3,304.59. It's ever changing, and you're going to see that change as CoinMarketCap does change. And I have less than 100 million that's in there. I have 93 million total, and that's calculated over on CoinMarketCap. But I want to see this grow to a whole nother level. Do I think that I'm going to become a Shiba Inu millionaire off of this? I don't. Not with the level of burns that we're seeing now. In the beginning, I was very optimistic on the amount of burns that we could potentially see, especially with the community and how much we were burning. And then that all completely fell off of a cliff. The community, kind of got pushed back by the ecosystem dev team, which we were told that we would see burns from them. And more recently, we have seen burns, but they stopped that. The inconsistencies in those burns really kind of pushes me away from seeing a level of a penny or 10 cents or $1. Does that mean it's 100% off the table? No, it doesn't mean it's 100% off the table. Anything is possible. But it does take away from my confidence in seeing it at these levels. So now you start to realize that some of these other levels, like a drop zero, another drop zero, is kind of what we expect. Not 1 penny, not 10% of a penny, but maybe 1% of a penny is what we are expecting to see. So when does it finally get to that point? Again, we're sitting at 11% up. We're looking at a $20.8 billion market cap with $5.1 billion worth of volume. If we look at how this has performed in the last 7 days, it's up 139%. Looking at 283% in the last month, in the last year, 212%. And you could see that within all history, it's still up, what is it, 2 million percent, 2.6 million percent. So you're obviously gaining a lot from the beginning stages of it. And I would have loved to have been invested at this point, but I never thought that would be a thing. And I think I started getting into, I don't even know when I actually got into cryptocurrency, what actual month, but I would have to check Dogecoin. Because that's when I actually got into cryptocurrency, which it might have been somewhere around these areas, around yeah, I think it was 2020. I don't know. I'll have to go back. I'll catch up with you. But either way, we saw it up a massive amount, and we see it up a decent amount today. Now the question remains: is like, where are we going to see this go? Are we going to see it get to the all-time high and kind of resist from that all-time high? Honestly, I do believe that that will be the case, that we will see it get to what this all-time high was, right up here. And it says it was at 7, but it was actually at like 8, 9, so around 9. And then right above that is a level of a drop 0. So it's the question of where we will see it get to. And it will get to all-time high, and I think it will resist from the all-time high. And once it does resist from the all-time high, it'll find a place to bounce. After it finds that place to bounce, whether it's 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever, then we'll see it end up creating maybe that little bit of a bounce off of that level, up to breaking the all-time high and pushing up to that drop 0 level. Now, I believe that it will drop the 0, but it's all about when, right? When do you see it happening? There's always a chance that we could see this absolutely pick up and it could drop a 0 anytime soon. But I don't know if that's necessarily what I expect from it. I expect it to kind of be post halving, and if we're all expecting for a drop at some point, it may be a few months after post halving, or after the halving, that we see Shiba Inu hit this level. But I want to see it hit that drop 0 level. If it hits it sooner rather than later, I have an exit plan, or at least a partial exit strategy, to where a piece of my Shiba Inu comes out at that point. I plan on taking half of it at that point and giving myself about $5,000, which will be 500% gain on or sorry, not a 500% gain. It'll be 150% gain off of my initial investment, which is $2,000 at 0.00002, leaving about $5,000 in there for whatever the long term could possibly be. Now, it all depends on what we expect to see, but I do want to leave multiple millions in there so that I can collect my initial investment, collect my profits, and then see what eventually this could be. But I do believe that it's going to be post halving. I don't know if it will be, before the halving. We are seeing a lot of hype in the crypto market, especially surrounding meme coins, and seeing things like Dog with Hat and Bonk and Floki and all of these others that are absolutely skyrocketing up. So I know for a fact that we're going to have a lot of traction and a lot of volume. You can look at the $5.1 billion worth of volume that's going through SHIB in the last 24 hours. So it's understandable if we possibly see it happen before the halving. But my gut feeling is telling me that we might see it, a little bit after the halving there. And there's no problem with that. Absolutely no problem. We held this long. Why can't we hold for a couple of more months if that is the case? But I'm excited for when it does happen. I'm excited for when we see this hit these higher levels, because I know there's a lot of people that hold more than I do. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to start trading on Margex, that link is in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.